sailing the Tangaroa. Take me to a place from here, somewhere for my heart to grow. Nothing's gonna change these days, and I've been waiting for so long. There's rainbows in the sky, but I don't know why it hasn't rained in days. She loves sunflowers.
Hi, my name's Hannah and this is James, and for the past 5 years we have been sailing and working off our Warrum catamaran as we travel around Australia. In this video there is plenty of crocodile action and hooking up on some fun barramundi as we head back down the Berkeley River. Just spotted a croc on the bank. Wow, he's big, babe.
Maybe 4 metres, I reckon.
We pulled the anchor and got taken with the outgoing tide back down the Berkeley River, cruising past the ancient cliffs.
Telling me an unfinished chapter still engraved on my heart. We will see if it's meant to be. Time will have its way. We've thrown the wood into the fire. Now will it smolder, will it ignite?
Right, so we've got 2 crocs right here. There. And a bigger guy. Hey mate, he ain't scared.
Close in the tender.
Nah. So I'm just on a little bit of a trek. We're anchored about 3 miles in from the mouth at the Berkeley River, and James has just dropped me off onto a big rock that's got a rope going up to the top of the cliff. So I just scaled up there and now I'm walking through the scrub and I'm just heading towards the waterfall. And it'll be interesting to see if it's flying or what's there. And I'm just following these little rock cans through the bush. There we go. And there's another one just down there. We enjoyed trekking around the bush, finding swimming holes, and started to really get into trying to catch the famous barra, which is an art in itself. Using cheap lures and casting into the right spot in the snags with the right technique at the right time of the tide movement, there was finally plenty of successful fishing missions. Yeah. Yep. Sick. Oh, sick. Every day James has been coming home with a bigger and better size barra. Savo, he got a 720.
They're getting bigger.
Getting bigger. So what's this 720 barra?
720, so she's my PB so far.
Well done. Beautiful.
Good one. Get the net, it's coming on this side. It's coming on this side. Down before you tip
Holy
out.
shit!
Sit down here.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Wow! Wow! Biggest one yet!
Oh my
We're
God.
literally here there for a minute.
Third cast.
How big is this guy? Let's quickly measure him and we might have to put him back. He might be too big, man.
We've got Hannah on the barra hunt here. She's trying to get her first barra. I just pulled a 780, almost 800. Oh, Jesus Christ. So Han's just hooked her first barra. She hasn't landed one. She landed a nice sized threadfin salmon. And she's putting the lure in the perfect spot. There's been some big swipes at it, but
Pretty happy with the thready though.
she got a really nice thready. But we let it go because we just got a beautiful barra. Oh, Han with a nice little barra. Oh, he's got him hooked nice. I'll just get the net going. Well done. No, hold the rod on the handle. Yep. And with an upgrade of her barra, absolutely.
I just got a 670 and then we've let him go and I just got this one.
Oh, well done, darling. That's a beauty. Do you want to put him on the measure? With the comp? I've got the tail. Keep coming back my way. Back my way. Yeah.
So he's like 690.
690.
Well, nearly,
yeah.
no, look at his, do you go from his bottom lip?
Yeah.
That's like 700, over 700.
700.
700.
Well done, darling. That's a beauty. Hold him up. Yeah.
I've got to put him back though. See you, mate.
Well done, babe. Babe on a barra. Go, girl. She's just smashing the barra fishing at the moment. Oh, well done. Snap him off. I'll get the net. How many barra you caught today?
3 already. We're having a barra comp with the other boats.
Yeah.
There's 4 boats here.
We've got the cruising yacht barra comp going on.
Sharon's in the lead with an 800. Babe, measuring because he's big. Shit! He's big.
No. Get the net out. I ain't sure it's up. I've got
Well done. He swallowed that. Wow, this could be the PB. Oh, he's pretty big.
He's so heavy.
Right, let's see what he is.
Quickly get the measure. Hold that tight.
Oh,
800.
810.
No, the tail's not on. Back on the zero.
That's on.
That's better.
Nah, he's pretty well just at 800. 800.
Can you get me a photo? That's my record anyway.
Yeah, well done. So, second to last night in the Kimberley region. We're high and dry at the moment and we've been off barra fishing, so that was pretty exciting.
The salmon men, no more fishing lines. The beach was fenced with barbed wire.
New PB, definitely bigger than my last, so we're going to put the tape over it and
Cool.
we'll have a bit of a look.
War would soon be over. The salmon would run again. And they'd beat the drums and ring the bell. The ships come sailing in, bound for.
After nearly 2.5 months off-grid with no reception or supplies, it was time for us to leave the Kimberley region with our hearts completely full and in love with this incredible place.
This morning we woke up in the Northern Territory. We're just sailing across the Bonaparte Gulf, also known as the Blown Apart Gulf. We've heard lots of crazy stories of pretty hectic times going across the Gulf with strong winds, and the fetch and everything can get really, really yucky out here. So we chose some really light conditions, which has also been a little bit frustrating. There's been plenty of motor sailing, and it's about 250 nautical miles to Darwin, just off of Port Keats at the moment, and hoping to be in Darwin by tomorrow, which is exciting. I'm keen for some hot tropical weather. So I would just like to give a massive shout out to Poss, this lovely gentleman that's actually from Western Australia but has been living in Switzerland, who follows our journey, and he politely told me that the sound quality wasn't that good, which I totally agree with. I've always had really shitty microphones on the cameras, and sound has been horrible for years. We've just rocked up in Darwin, and he has sent us from Switzerland a really good microphone for the Nikon SLR, and he's bought us a microphone for our GoPro Hero. What a legend. It is so nice to have people follow our journey and do something like this for us, and it's bloody awesome that there are people out there that are so kind and giving. Thank you so much from the Tanga crew. So thanks Jess and Matt for having Tanga at Cullen Bay Marina. She's been sitting in here for about 6 weeks now, and we're about to just take her out of the lock and go back to Fanny Bay for a couple of days. Thankyou. We're dropping about 4 meters.
So it's pull-out day in Darwin. It's kind of exciting but sad and daunting. It's always daunting pulling your boat out of the water, suspending it in the air. It's like a 7-metre movement today, so we'll be high and dry. We should be able to go just walk out and pick up our anchors.
So here's Tanga dried out at the Fanny Bay Yacht Club in Darwin, and she's going up on the hard, and we're going on another adventure. We're gonna leave her, but yeah, just waiting for the crane.
I guess this is the end, giving rise to a fresh start. Life's too serious without you laughing by my side. Lavender soothing me, telling me not to worry, telling me not to worry, telling me an unfinished chapter still engraved on my heart.
That's what it's meant to look like. That's what it looks like.
Oyster farm.
It is literally an oyster farm growing on the hulls. We've got a reef actually. There's actually some beautiful coral growing on there. How did it all go, babe? Did it run pretty smoothly?
Yeah, it was pretty hot, but it all happened alright, you know. The guys knew what they were doing, professionals. AM Cranes in Darwin, thank you.
Yeah, legends. They were really good.
A couple of really experienced guys, and
and she lifted like good.
she was 5.2 tonne.
Yeah.
5.2 tonne, and we're pretty empty, so I reckon it should be maybe 4.5 tonne dry, I suppose. So that was interesting. It was heavier than I thought she was going to be.
And now we're just getting the hulls ready and packed up, and we're gonna leave her.
As we get Tangaroa ready for the cyclone season up on the hard, we check out some of Darwin's attractions and say farewell to the Tanga for the wet.
Tourist for a day.
Now guys, there's 3 ways to tell the difference between a boy and a girl, okay? One is size factor. Unfortunately, girls stop growing at 3.5 metres, they just get older and wider like we do in humans, right? Anything over 3.5 metres is always going to be a boy, and they will continuously grow to the day they die. The other way is, if anyone wants to volunteer today, all you need to do is put on a pair of rubber gloves and have a little fill between their back legs. They don't like having it done, and I guarantee you lose your hands. Through. Here we go.
Fighting it, loving them, soothing me, telling me not to worry.